disconnected.
KD8 WTG. Does anybody want to do the net? If not, I'll do it, but they need to work with me on the call letters.
KG4DVE. The time is 8 p.m.
CQ. This is Kilo Delta 8 Whiskey Tango Golf calling the Thursday night NAQA net into session. My name is Tom. I'm located in Muletown, Ohio. And Gary, WX8G, called about quarter till, about 20 till 8, and said he couldn't do it this evening. So I'm going to take it on here. First of all, we'll check for any emergency or priority traffic. If you have any emergency or priority traffic, please come now. Okay, hearing none, we'll start with the check-in process. We'll start with shorter time people. First of all, and I want to propose a question, and if you want to answer it, okay, and if you don't, okay. If you don't feel comfortable answering the question, then that's fine too. We'll respect that. But what was the last radio equipment that you purchased? The last radio equipment that you purchased, if you want to say. Shorter timers or in and out? Shorter timers or in and out, please.
This is Whiskey Bravo 4 India Kilo Papa WB4 IKP Ron in Grovetown, Georgia, near Augusta, Georgia. Attend take 580. Over.
Okay, I got your call letter and everything and your location, but what was the last item?
I purchased the Kentech 580 long time ago. Over.
Okay, all right, very good. Very good. Would you like to make a comment, or you want to be in and out? Or you want to make a comment?
No, I would like to be a short in and out, and you guys be safe every place. Bye.
Okay, Ron, thank you very much for checking in. Appreciate it very, very much. Appreciate it very, very much. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else?
Good evening, Tom KN4. I'm you, Michael, and if you wouldn't care, check me in and out. I'm in the middle of making dinner.
Okay, all right. Whiskey 8 X-ray Delta Bravo Dave WAXDB. I need to be in and out also, Tom. Last radio, the one I'm on now, the FTM 100 73 W8XTB. Okay, Dave, thank you very much for checking in. I hear those are nice radios, so yep, okay, that's good. That's good. Glad you checked in. Have a safe evening. Anybody else? Okay, Gary, did you want to answer the question, or did you want to be in and out, or what?
I can
answer the question, but I thought I'd wait on you to call me to speak first. How do you want to do it?
You can go ahead and speak if you want to.
Okay. Well, last piece of equipment that I bought was at the little get-together last weekend up in Ashland, and I ended up getting what I thought was a dual-band antenna. And it actually was a tri-band antenna after I did the research on it. It has 6 meters on it also, which I don't need. But anyway, it seems to be performing okay. I'm not using it now. I'm outside trying to find my sweet spot here around the patio table, but it seems to be working. Back to you, Tom, KV8SRN.
Okay, Gary, appreciate you checking in tonight. I'm glad that thing's working. You're a little bit staticky on me here, but I can hear everything you're saying, so. Okay, thank you, Gary. Anybody else want to check in tonight?
Kilo Echo 8, Alpha Alpha Lima, Bill Waverly.
Okay, Bill, you want to wait to comment or you want to do it now?
All right, I'll just wait, let you get some more check-ins.
Okay. All right, anybody else want to check in? Please sign your call. Anybody else like to check in on the Portsmouth Radio Club 2-meter net? Please sign your call.
KD8 KUM, Jim, over in the west end of Huntington.
Okay, got you, Jim. Anybody else want to check in tonight? I got plenty of paper. I just opened up a new paper pad, so I got plenty of paper. Anybody else like to check in on tonight's net? Please sign your call. Okay, sounds like you got a little break here. Okay, Bill and Waverly, what was the last piece of radio equipment you bought, and how you been doing today?
Well, I'll tell you what, the last thing I bought was an AL811 amplifier, and it got enough workout before my radio antenna problems cropped up, but looks like I'm taking a little break. I'm gonna have to work on my HF stuff here, get back on the air real good. Anyway, had a real good day today. The GE repairmen, they made it early this afternoon. got the washer back running again, and I probably saved $100 worth of towels. When I opened the thing up, it didn't have any water in it. Apparently, it had quit just as it started, and I was able to run the towels through the washer. It got them in the dryer, and looks like I lucked out on that one. Spent the afternoon running around doing some odd and end buying stuff, getting ready for the weekend. But other than that, just taking it easy, kind of enjoying the cooler weather today. Looking forward to some tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but definitely going to enjoy the day. With that, back to net control. Kilo Echo 8, Alpha Alpha Lima.
Okay, Bill, thank you very much for checking in. They're talking about rain for tomorrow. I don't know how much rain we're going to get, but they're talking about rain for tomorrow. So, yeah, I'd say that'll cool it down some too, or make it more humid, one or the other. Could be a toss-up either way. So, all right, Bill, thanks a lot. You have a good evening. Hey, Jim, up there in West Huntington. Tell me a good one.
I don't have any good ones. I have a bunch of rotten stuff and things and all this stuff. I don't think they'd want me to come. Mike said that I should join you up there in Muletown, you and Gary. And he is in the Memphis area, and you're in Muletown, and I'm not that close. But I don't think they'd like me up there clomping around on a whole mule through town. But I'm probably headed out ways somewhere. So I haven't bought any radio equipment. I had my dad's stuff and sort of things, and I'm just old cheapskate. I haven't bought anything. I bought some old junk from the radio museum there every once in a while when they had their auctions, but it wasn't ham gear, just old AM shortwave things. I kind of like them. So that's about all I've done. And it was a nice day today. Didn't do any work, so I did real good. So back to you, Tom. It's KDA-KUM.
Okay, Jim. Hey, that's fine. A lot of that older stuff works pretty good. As long as it's still in good shape, it'll work pretty good. That's fine. No problem at all. Always glad to talk to you. Always glad to talk to you. So, all right. You take care. You take care of yourself. All right. We're at the bottom of the list. Need somebody to talk to here. I'm waiting.
Kilo 8, Delta, Mike, Kilo, Daniel, somewhere in Ohio.
Okay, got you there, Danny. Anybody else? Anybody else want to check in tonight? I'm on lucky number 7. Okay, not hearing anybody right at the moment. Well, Danny, how was those cornbread and beans? Did they have any left for you?
Well, good evening, Tom, and everybody on the net. Thanks for doing the net this evening, Tom. You're doing a pretty good job there, so thanks for that. Yeah, they had plenty of beans and cornbread out there at the airport. Had some good sauerkraut and Polish sausage and some good fried taters, and man, it turned out to be a pretty good meal. The last piece of radio equipment I bought off of a friend that is now a silent key up at the Chillicothe Club. I bought an ICOM 7200. Tom, that was the last piece of radio equipment that I bought, and I think that's the last piece. Now, I did buy an antenna, a Comet CHA 250B, from 80 to 10 meter that you don't have to tune, and one of those two was the last ones I bought. I don't remember in which order they was, but I figure if I mention them both, I got them covered. So that's the last piece of radio equipment that I bought. It was a beautiful day. Let me take a break here. Yeah, Tom, it was a beautiful day today, and it looks like there's some clouds gathering up back to the west of me here. I'm sitting outside in the truck, and it looks back to the west. It looks like we're getting some dark clouds, so we probably will get some rain tonight, tomorrow maybe, but we have had a good week. They forecasted rain, and we didn't get it, so good Lord must think we don't need it. So, Tom, I'm going to turn it back to you. I'm going to tell everybody have a good night and have a good day tomorrow, and God bless America. And this is KDMK, back to net control.
Okay, Danny, thank you so much for checking in there. Yeah, thank you so much for good to hear you. Good talk to you. Okay, down at the bottom of the list. Anybody else want to check in tonight? Please call your sign. I may also add, if somebody does have something to sell, you can go ahead and list it if you want. I know Gary usually has a trader's net tonight, and if anybody does have anything to sell or want to list anything, then that's good too. Or if anybody wants to buy something, that's good too. We can try to add that in here tonight. So, all right, we're looking for check-ins. Okay, it sounds like a slow one here tonight, but we're thankful. Hey, we're thankful for everybody that did check in. And everybody that's listening, if you're listening, that's great too. That's fine, but I'll get my 2 cents worth in here, if you don't mind. I had to go down to Portsmouth, Portsmouth, get my new eyeglasses adjusted again, and the frames, of course. And made a delivery, got my oil changed in my van, and done a little cleaning out on my van, and that kind of thing. Ran it through a car wash. I know it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but wanted to get the worst of it off first. So I got that done today, and so we're just trying to do this and that and this and that. All right, anybody else want to check in tonight? Okay, going to give a final call here for the N8QA repeater, and we're linked up, so anybody else want to check in, now's your chance. Oh, by the way, the last piece of radio equipment I have purchased is sitting it's sitting around here, and it hadn't been programmed yet. And bought a new Anytone 578 Pro. So I'm going to get it to the programmer here one of these days and get him to program it for me. And I bought a tri-band antenna, to go with it on mobile, but I think I'll put it on base first. So, okay, all right. Anybody else? I'm going to give a last call here. Okay, hearing none, we're going to close this net. I had 8 check-ins. Going to turn the N8QA repeater and our repeater in Portsmouth back to, and of course Mike will take down the link here in a little bit, and we'll turn it back to normal amateur use. Everybody have a good, safe evening, and be careful with the rain that's coming in tomorrow. We're clear. KD8WTG, we're clear.
KN4IMUK DMK, are you monitoring this one, Mike? KN4IMUK DMK. DMK, I had negative contact, and I'll be clear the frequency.
N8QA disconnected.